Okay. This may or may not be the last floor guardian of Block 5. Ooh, the death dice.
Its arcana is fortune. This will be a difficult fight. Persona.
Defense, that was learning skill. Well, D-card, you can take it. There we go, got rid of that.
Still alive.
Persona. Hang in there.
Oh, omnipotent orb is a protector from... That makes sense. This is why Maya's persona, ultimate persona, is so broken. Because Artemis can reflect Almighty.
Cannon. Let us commence with
I
an
might not need the mind
attack.
charge now.
Fatal strike.
King of Swords. Hey, Norn leveled up. Congratulations. And Yukari's got herself some heavy wind damage. And we have a large debuff. It's gonna be defense for all. Oh crap, I never swapped them. Soma, always good, and attack mirror. Alright, yep, that was the last floor guardian.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
I think they're weak against wind. Let's find out. Norn, how about a little Panther Ray? It's only 1 damage. Other than fine. That works as well because her wind is buffed to hell. It should be, right? We had to use her for market. Wind amp. No, only has the wind in it. Interesting. So she could become stronger if I put in... Is there a second? Is there 2 versions? Electric boost? Yeah. Wind... Yeah, wind boost and wind amp would be... make her stronger. We made it to the top. You know, I never did take the quest. Old document number 8. This is under system, glossary. I'm leaving the team. I can't break the law, but he won't come with me. Maybe I'll open an antique store. Yeah, I'll save. I was gonna think about healing, but we're about to leave, so it doesn't matter. Check request. Undertaking quest. Featherman figure. I like to visit GeckoCon. For the last old document. That will be the last one I asked you to find. I wanted you to learn the truth from the 8 documents you've collected. However, you are already moving towards another truth. Although memories may remind you of the past, always walk toward the future. I must admit, I'm a bit envious, since I have neither. We're done here. Until we gotta come back in and rescue people. Jeez, I found someone with apathy syndrome at my cram school too. They're all over the place. You know, I hear the problem isn't just limited to this city, it's happening everywhere. Wonder what's gonna happen to this country. Don't say this country. It's November already. The seniors must be frantically studying now. You'll share their fate next year. I can see you all now tearing your hair out. Anyway, it's a bit cold today, but there's no need for the heater. Can you tell us why, Makoto? Winter is cold. You must appreciate the temperature rather than curse it. That's the Japanese way. Do you understand? You don't, do you? As Shonagon once said, Fuyu wa Sutomete. I'm sure you know what that means, Makoto. Winter is a calm season. Winter mornings are pleasant. What about this one? So you do have common sense. Sutomete means early morning. She admires what the snow represents, the beauty of the winter frost. Rather than cursing the winter chill, she appreciates its positive qualities. Oh, how wonderful Japanese is, as opposed to modern youth anyway. If you think my hair is frosty too, remember that you'll eventually be just like me. No Junpei. I must rest. Bing. No one bugging me to hang out either? Nice! Free day. Boop. Hey, good news. Want to hear it? I know you do. I heard the boy who's transferring here today is a stud. Really? Are you just messing with me? No, I heard it from someone who saw him filling out the forms. Which class? 11th grade classroom math. I'll make sure. Second year. Oh, well, that's disappointing, but I'll go check him out later.
All right, everyone. Today we have yet another transfer student. As you all know, this is our third. That makes it a hat trick. Please, introduce yourself.
My name is Ryoji Mochizuki. I would be grateful if you could show me the ropes.
Hey, he's kind of cute.
I was thinking the same thing.
Not so loud.
Nice to meet you.
Ryoji lived overseas for a long time because of his parents' work. So he may not be used to all of our customs. Be sure to explain them to him.
I'd be grateful.
Now then, you need a seat. Let's see. Oh, that one's open. Second from the left in the front.
Miss Toriumi, technically that seat's taken.
You must be present to be a member of this class, so as far as I'm concerned, that seat is available. Life is nothing but a game of musical chairs. The rest of you should be careful too.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You are dangerous.
Dangerous? I haven't even asked you out on a date yet.
A date? Hmm? I guess, what's wrong with you?
Rejected from the start. You're an interesting girl.
Your teacher understands, Igus. You haven't had very long to be the new student, and already you have to share the spotlight. I wish your classmates would pay attention to me for a change. Hey, are any of you even listening?
Quiet down, everyone. Just because we have a transfer student doesn't give you a license to misbehave. Anyone who doesn't settle down will be left out of the school trip next week. Got it? Good. Now, let's begin today's lecture. Where did we leave off last time? Oh, forget it. I'm not using the textbook. Indeed, 'twas I who found the corpse. I'm not gonna say it again. Be quiet. The students who want to pay attention can't hear. If you must gossip about Ryoji, you can wait until the break or ask him then yourself. We have a Junpei. Ryoji seems kind of mysterious, doesn't he? You know, I thought the same thing about you the first time I saw him. You, Igus, and now Ryoji. For some reason, everyone who joins this class seems that way. Hey, you must be Makoto-kun, right? Nice to meet you. Wow, I never dreamed there would be so many cute girls at the school. I've already asked many of them out on dates. Okay, without Igus. Ryoji-san is dangerous. I have reanalyzed him and detected nothing out of the ordinary. However, I have a bad feeling about him.
Sup, dude?
What do you think about that Ryuji kid? He's going around asking every girl he sees. Damn, I wish I had his guts. Not another one. Man, that Ryuji Mochizuki sure is cool. He's got all the girls loving him. I'm glad I finally have a rival that can stand up to my good looks. I don't like how Ryuji-kun sits on all the girls, or hits on all the girls. Why did I say that? Well, he's pretty good looking, so a lot of them probably don't mind. Unlike Junpei, who couldn't get a girl if he was the last guy on the planet. I heard that, Yucatan. How dare you say something like that about this hunk of burning love? Hunk of what? He did get himself a goth girl. Bing! Morning. I heard Mitsuru-senpai's coming back today. How is she? I don't know. But I'm sure she's feeling kinda down. I don't blame her, of course. Now Junpei, back to sleep. We must get to Kotone, and then Persona 4.
Greetings.
Mitsuru-san has just returned to the dorm. She looked really tired. She went straight to her room without saying a word. Are you worried about her? Worried? No, not exactly. How should I say this? I feel responsible for what happened. "21 days remaining." Hey, have you seen the transfer student in class 2F? Isn't he handsome? Oh yeah, I did. Ryoji, right? He's kind, handsome, and rich. I'm going for him for real this time. That's not fair, I call dibs. Class has ended for today. Now Junpei. That's 11/11/2009. Skyrim's releasing in 2 years. is a game that released on the PS2, but the game takes place during the time of 360 and PS3. Which it disturbs me the fact that the PS3 and Xbox 360 are almost 20 years old. Actually, no, they turned 20 years old this year. Oh my god. Or the Xbox 360 does. PS3 will be next year. It doesn't feel that long. It still feels like yesterday, but it's 2 decades ago. We begin! Today we'll be examining regional forms of magic. First up is India, one of the birthplaces of magic. You may not think of India as a specially magical place, but it's precisely the opposite. If you think about it, esoteric Buddhist magic came from India. It was a definite influence on Gnosticism, which that right there I believe is what Persona 5 is based around. All the Bayoff, Demiurge, and Santanile are all tied to that religion. And a foundation of modern-day theosophy. It's said that the Upanishads, part of the Vedas, are the original books of magic. Many ancient Indians were passionate in their search for magic. These Indian magicians emerged in similar circumstances as other places around the world. In India, it's traditional to lead a pious life. Also, Adam Codeman, the final boss of Royal, is also tied to that same Gnosticism. Anyway, but eventually, some people claim to have gained immense power through tapasya. At first, their claims were rejected, but they slowly gained power in numbers. Eventually, they were accepted into common practice. They are the asceticists mentioned in the Upanishads. However, a normal human wouldn't be able to mimic their skills. The Tapasvins have surpassed the limitations of humanity. Do you think you could fast and pray for months at a time without eating or sleeping? You'd die before attaining any power. So, it's understandable that the Buddha rejected such extreme asceticism. Of course, the Upanishads aren't all about such wild practices. They contain very practical methods too. Yoga, for instance, was also introduced in these scriptures. Are you all listening? No out-of-body projections now. Perhaps I tested in order to see if you were listening. Yeah, wrong, blah blah. Of course you're going to call on me, Mukoto. What is the ancient Indian magical text I mentioned today? Correct. Remember to live an honest life. Moving forward, yoga is full of variations. Some asanas are for health, while others are for prayer and worship. One important system is Hatha yoga, the type of yoga people are most familiar with today. In this yoga, one cultivates a healthy body to attain purity of mind. Junpei! Sometimes I start heading to the hospital without even realizing it. Today was one of those days. Chidori, why'd she give me the option to tell him to go? Because in this version you have to tell him to go. In Reload you just buy a white flower and call it good. Stopping here.
Restless mind and more.